Morning again, everyone. And as always, I am your host, Chi-Town's Own. And without further ado, let's get into this, guys. Of course, this is out of Breitbart News, where I will be leaving links in the description box below, where the article here reads, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi's rush to impeachment is receiving an assist from the millions of dollars, well, at least one's PAC aligned with her has already spent on House Democrats who currently represent swing districts. Of course, this should get good, guys. These financial incentives appear to be increasingly relevant as the final vote on the House of the two articles of impeachment is set to take place this week, as many of us will be watching very carefully. Where the article here further reads, Pelosi needs 216 yays, of course, yes, as in votes, to pass each article, of course, which there are currently 4 vacancies in the 435-member House, and at least 2 Democrats have already announced they would vote no, of course nay, for in regards to the 2 articles of impeachment. As many of you may already know, I think it was yesterday as well, where Tim Pool talked about this as well, where many others, moderate Democrats as well are actually opposed, to the impeachment of President Trump out of fear that they will lose the majority of the House when it comes to 2020. But that's no surprise there, because these guys are already crapping in their pants and they know it. Of course, let me see if I can find this here. Give me just a quick second. This is out of Fox News, where, let me see, where I believe it is 2 members of the Democrat Party have already, these are the 2 that we're just talking about as well, who are actually opposed as well to the impeachment of President Trump and have already flipped, as many of you may know, where the article here reads, guys, 2 House Democrats broke ranks with their party leadership on Thursday's highly contagious vote for a resolution setting the rules for the impeachment inquiry into President Trump. Well, that's no surprise, guys. The resolution passed 232 to 196, but lacked votes from Representatives Jeff Van Drew, Democrat of New Jersey, who has long expressed skepticism about impeachment, and Collins Peterson, Democrat of Minnesota, whose district Trump won by 31 points, where no Republicans voted for the resolution, signaling that House GOP still stands firmly behind Trump as he comes under heavy fire. Of course, they are already turning on this whole sham because they know it's going to backfire in their faces, even if the Democrats get enough votes in their favor to impeach President Trump. Keep in mind, this it still has to go through the Senate. And of course, McConnell already went on to state, that it's going to be DOA once it makes its way there. And of course, Republicans are going to force Democrats to testify. But moving on, guys, the article here further reads, at the end of the day, we'll never have the same president and same candidates in a failed impeachment process, and the only difference would be that the president will have been exonerated of charges, Van Drew went on to state. Well, many of us already know that he's going to be exonerated of any wrongdoing, but I think it was just Lofgren, or whatever her name was, it was just a previous story just brought you, where she states that she believes that Republicans are going to somehow rig the trial to impeach President Trump. It's not that they're going to rig it, guys. It's just that, it's going to be a fair process, but, the Democrats already know that they're going to lose and they're nervous. But we're going to continue, again, to do our very best to monitor this, guys. But with that being said, as always, I am your host, Chi-Town's Own. So for those of you, again, watching for the first time, do feel free to subscribe for further updates or any breaking news. Be sure to hit that little notification bell as well. With that being said, God bless and do stay tuned.